Hey everyone, I'm Lacey Jones for Gratified Soul. Today I'm going to show you my 24-hour beef bone broth recipe. It is so easy to do, and I'm going to share with you some of my secret ingredients and some reasons why I don't do my recipe like others. So thank you so much for watching, and let's get started. The best thing about bone broth is that you can just make it however you want. You can put all the ingredients that you like, the taste that you like, and you can also put ingredients that are going to help you with, say, your stomach or with reducing inflammation. And I'm going to show you the things that Keith and I use that might be a little bit different than others. However, the most important thing I want you to take from this video is that the quality of the ingredients that you put into the bone broth or into the slow cooker to make the bone broth is so important. If you don't get good quality ingredients and you're just soaking all of that in a slow cooker for 24 hours, you're gonna get something that can potentially be toxic or harmful to your health. So, good quality ingredients. Number one being the bones. The bones are very important, that they are grass-fed beef bones, free-range chicken, or not farm-raised fish if you're gonna do a fish broth. But today we're talking beef bones. These femurs are beautiful, aren't they? This is loaded with collagen, gelatin, amino acids, all the good stuff that you need to be healthy and to have your skin radiant and so many other benefits. And look, there's a little bit of beef still on there, so that's going to give us some flavor in this bone broth. We get ours from Butcher Box. However, this is not a sponsored ad for them at all. We stopped our subscription just because we were getting so much, but if you really want a good subscription box, I highly recommend them. And everything they give you is grass-fed or pasture-raised pork. Their bacon is so incredible, but we're talking about bone broth right now. Anyway, another thing that's important to have is a type of acid. You can use apple cider vinegar, we use the Bragg's, but I personally like using lemons, or you can do a mix of the two. Today we're gonna do 1 lemon and half a tablespoon of the apple cider vinegar, and that is what's gonna get to basically draw out all the nutrients from these bones while it's cooking in the slow cooker. You need this in your bone broth. If you don't have it, you're not gonna get all of the nutrients that you need, and it's just gonna be meat water that really doesn't have any benefit. So, you need this. We love garlic. This is about 14 cloves of garlic that I'm going to toss in there. Turmeric, like I said, is very good at anti-inflammation. There's so many good health benefits for this. It shrinks tumors, and if you want to just type in turmeric in pubmed.com, you can find out all the research that's behind it, that all of the health benefits, cancer fighter. This thing is amazing. I like to just sprinkle it all over the bones once I place all the bones in the slow cooker, but you can do it to taste or however. I don't have the exact amount, maybe 2 tablespoons sprinkle, but I like to put a lot of this on there. Pink Himalayan salt is one of my favorite things, and definitely gonna sprinkle this on. It's to taste, whatever you like. This is not like your regular table salt, and we can do a video on that, on why this is good for you and that stuff is bad, but do that another time. Freshly cracked ground peppercorns, so you get those oils. And this helps my tummy a lot. If you're using this for leaky gut and you're wanting your bone broth to really help, it's already going to do that without this ingredient, but this is my secret ingredient. This is minced ginger. I do a tablespoon of this, pop it in there. It just tastes so delicious, and it just makes my stomach feel so good. And we get a full thing of rosemary, pop that in, set it all in here. I fill this whole thing up with filtered water out of our Berkey. Go all the way, cover all of the bones, and then it's good to go. But make sure the water is not from the tap. You do not want those heavy metals and toxins and other things in it. So your water's got to be clean just as much as your other food ingredients are. And that's it. It's super easy to do. All you gotta do is pop all that in, set this timer for 24 hours. Next day, strain it, and you're good to go. So it's been 24 hours, and now it's time to strain our bone broth. I'm going to take off the lid, take out the bones and throw them in the trash. You don't need to dump everything right in there, it just makes it more difficult and takes up space. And then from this pot, I have a strainer in it. I just set on here, and I just let it strain. Let it cool before you pour it into anything plastic. It's not a huge deal, but personally for me, I think it's an important one. And also be careful when you take your first sips if you're gonna drink it right away, because the oil is extremely hot on the top of the bone broth. Here's a secret tip for you. You can put your bone broth in these ice trays. I like these large ones. I got this at Bed Bath & Beyond, but you can probably find them on Amazon, I'm sure. You fill them up and then you can pop them out just for an individual smoothie. You can also use the smaller ice cube trays for your dogs and give your dogs bone broth for each meal. That's gonna help them with their joints and their stomach issues, if they have any allergies, or just you want them to live a long, happy life. You're giving them the good cell food. So if you guys like this video, hit the like button down below. Please share this with your friends and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one.